Hi, my name is Carol Adams. I'm the Managing Director and founder of Food Adventure Social Enterprise, located here in Wales. We work in partnership with the Ministry of Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises, Handicraft and Social Economy in Cameroon to help people gain a sustainable livelihood from food. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing you to Angharad Underwood, who's been out to Cameroon, and she is the director and founder of the Preservation Society. Angharad, what are you teaching us today?
Well, we're going to be using watermelon.
Oh.
So not something that we really use over here, but I know the watermelon in Cameroon is to die for.
Delicious.
Absolutely delicious. So we're going to use the rind and we're going to pickle it.
Oh.
We're going to do some pickling.
Pickled watermelon rind.
Yeah.
So I imagine that would be a great substitute for gherkin or any type of pickle.
Yeah.
And a great way to use up and actually add value to a food waste product.
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, we're going to do a basic method, but we can pimp it up. And what I've done is I have peeled the watermelon, just taken that green outer off. We're not going to use that bit because it's actually a laxative, so not great for your tummy. And what we're using is just this little bit of rind, and we're going to pickle it. So pickling is a great thing. You're using salt and vinegar to remove the water content, and you're replacing that with flavour. And these pickles should last for at least a year in a jar. So normally we throw this away, and it's so tasty and delicious. It's a really, really good thing. Dice it, chop it, slice it, whatever you want. But they're quite nice to do a little bit of uniformed chopping. So I've just diced mine. I've popped a couple of tablespoons of sugar over the top, and then I've put it into a pot like this, or whatever pot you have, and sprinkle over about 2 tablespoons of salt, and then cover with water. And that will make a sort of saline, salty solution that'll pull the water content out. So the difference in these are quite crisp and quite hard. These are quite soft and quite squidgy. So I did those overnight. And left them to it. And now all I'm going to do is drain them and put them in a pan with some fresh water because I want to get that saltiness out. Pop them in a pan. So I've only done a small amount. And then I'm just going to put some water in. So while the watermelon rind is cooking, I'm going to put some water, some vinegar, some sugar. It does seem like a huge amount, but we're preserving, so this is really important. And we're also going to put in some botanicals or some extra flavour. So I've got some root ginger that I've just roughly chopped. I've got a cinnamon stick. I've got some lemon rind, and you can also put allspice berries in. You can put some chilies in, whatever you really like, to be honest. So spices in, water in, sugar in, and the vinegar in. So I'm using white wine vinegar. You could use cider vinegar, whatever vinegar you have and you like. I quite like the white wine. It's got quite a nice flavour to it and a nice colour as well. And then we're going to bring this to the boil as well. So kind of making our pickling liquid whilst our watermelon rind is cooking. So we're just going to drain and just get as much of the water out as we can. So in here we got the ginger, we got cinnamon. You could put allspice berries in it, which would be delicious. We've got some lemon rind, we've got the sugar, the water and the vinegar. So we've literally made a really nice syrup to put the watermelon in. Sweet, sour, savoury. We're going to let it cook. Cook it for about 40 minutes. Okay, this is looking very exciting. Pop them in a jar, and once they're in the jar, we need to leave them for about a month to 6 weeks. Hot watermelon rind. Who knew it could taste so good? This is really exciting. I'm just going to put a bit of ginger in that one. So ideally you want to fill the jar with the watermelon and fill it up to the top. But because there are 3 of us here and we all desperately want to take some home, I'll split it between 3 jars. So I think that's super pretty.